Many of us who want to do something and will be held back by a lot of people. There are so many of us that will go into a job and absolutely hate it because someone told us this is where we should be. Where there's not many of us is those of us who want to fight back for ourselves. Oh, I forgot. Where are my manners? I would be the baby whisperer Yvonne. And I have one hell of a thing to tell you. If you keep settling for somebody else's impression of you, you will never get to where you need to be. A lot of us stand here and we say to ourselves, I can stand tall. I don't care what anybody else say. If that's the case, why didn't you start your business? If that's the case, why didn't you go do what you wanted to do? If that's the case, then why are you working in a job you hate? Some of us get stuck on the wheel. Where we are right now, we're on a hamster wheel because that's where they want us at. But a lot of you say that you understand your community, yet you haven't did one thing to help yourself. Charity starts at home. And at home, if you are afraid to be yourself, you're not authentic. You are living in the world that is controlling you. Many of you hate when I talk about this because then you say someone thinks they're better than someone else. Anybody who ever thinks they're better than someone else is dealing with a depression that they don't want to look at. They put themselves higher than someone else, and reality says it all. In reality, if you can't understand your flaws, if you can't love your flaws, if you can't hold yourself accountable for things you did wrong, you're living in a fake hood. Y'all look at me and be like, this girl get up here and I lay it down. I lay it down for a reason. See, when I get up here and everybody talk about the amen corner, I don't need one. What I do need is attention for everybody to change themselves. A lot of you don't understand what you means. We're not talking about selfishly you. We're talking about selfless you. And you don't even know what that encounters. The only thing you know is that you get up here day in and day out and you pretend like you're someone. Because the internet is easy to have a persona. But where's your authentic you? You're inside of a place where being someone else, bigger, badder, brasher, is more important. But I have a question for everyone. If you can't be you, then what is the point of you being someone else? I know y'all gonna be like, what's she talking about? You don't know what I'm talking about? I'm talking about you don't understand about unleashing the beast in you. It has nothing to do with anger, but everything to do with potential. I'm talking about you choosing body image. But everybody has this hourglass figure that doesn't exist because it is man-made. Or I'm talking about you looking at yourself and trying to be someone else. You want to be a rapper. You want to be a gangster. You want to be this millionaire going around doing stuff. Yet you don't even have two George Washingtons to rub together. So everybody looks at me and say, Baby Whisper, why do you do these things? Somewhere out there is an authentic person trying to find information to help themselves. Someone out there is a person who's asking how can they change the situation they're in. And somewhere out there is a person that understands that putting into yourself is the biggest gain you'll get in having a better life. Somewhere out there is someone seeking knowledge. Those are the people that I will absolute touch. I don't need the ballers. I don't need the big players. I need the normal queen and king who wants to make their lives better. I need the normal king and queen that understand that information is time and time is money. I need the normal queen that understands that in order to learn something, you must give it your all to understand it. I also need the little man out there who's saying, I'm going to get there one day. Because even the turtle beat the fox. Or the rabbit. Depending on what culture you in. I need the person out there who's saying to themselves that I want to be me. See, every day we get up and there's someone that want to challenge us for being ourselves. Every day we get up, there's someone that reminds us that we're not worth what we think we are. But every day you get up, there's a choice you have to make. Either you're going to choose your path or you're going to choose someone else's. And I guarantee you, being on someone else's path is not going to help you when it's time for you to look for you. See, a lot of us teach our kids that if you can be just like this person here, you forgot to teach your child if you can be the best version of you. The best version of your child has nothing to do with the parents. Although nurture versus nature, nature always takes over nurturing, but nurturing can control nature. You didn't get that, did you? If you rewind it, you might get it. But see, now we're at a point where YouTube, you have became my platform. Welcome to the movement. So some of us are saying, Baby Whisper, you're leaving. You're leaving. I'm leaving chaos to start a movement that's actually going to move information. I'm leaving chaos and drama and the falsehood of something you can be and trying to put together people who are going to be. I am nurturing the authenticity and not the falsehood. So in my last words and my beginning words, because when you put a period somewhere, there's a beginning of a new sentence. So TikTok, this is my period. YouTube, this is the beginning of the sentence. And the new community, this is where we're going. Leave the falsehood and the fakeness where you came from, or you will be put out with the rest of the dogs. And see, dogs are very much highly recommended when it comes to playing games. We're not here to play games. We're here to make a difference. We're here to be a better version of us. We're here to understand that life is goddamn it hard enough without bullshit coming in your way. And if you want the BS, go deal with it. You will never understand yourself. I'm not in the game of playing. I'm in the whole life game of changing the board. And if you don't get that, then this is the wrong damn channel to be on. I'm not upset anymore. I'm not upset that I'm dealing with children that are supposed to be adults in their third childhood. I'm not upset that everybody likes playing games with other people because it makes them feel bigger. Because in the end of this game, what you're going to understand is those of us who said we're not playing games will be the kings and queens of the chessboard. It's the Baby Whisper and the movement. No matter where you're looking at me from, you will feel what I just said. If you whisper, we'll still hear you. Follow us on Facebook, on YouTube, and in the new community. And if you are a whisperer, you might want to catch us before the end of the day. But this video is going to stay up. The whole time, this video will stay up because I fear no one. And the reason why I feel no one is because I don't have the falsehood the rest of you have.